So some while ago, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago, we did a video about a transgender guy by the name of Tremayne Carroll. So Tremayne filed a lawsuit against P. Diddy for sexual harassment when they was hooked up, like he was doing bodyguard work for him, when they was going to the East Coast, West Coast beef, or whatever the case may be. We spoke about that. You might want to go check that video out. It's kind of crazy. But the one thing that I want to take out of it is that the fact that he made allegations that P. Diddy had got him a cell phone through a guard and told him that he needed him to go find Suge Knight, get whatever information he could from him about the Tupac murder, and then kill him. Now that's pretty interesting. And I know a lot of people say, well, but first you said that P. Diddy had something to do with the murder of Tupac, which I strongly believe. I don't know because I wasn't there, but I'm just telling you what I strongly believe. It seems odd that Puff Daddy would want to put a hit on Suge when he the one has something to do with the murder. Or was it that Suge was involved with him? They did it together, and he was just trying to use transgender guy Tremayne to pick his brain and see what he knew and then kill him? Or was he really trying to see what Suge Knight knew so that he know how much trouble he in or what he needed to do to debunk it and then get rid of him? Because at the end of the day, you know that Gene Deal has been, I hate to put words in the man's mouth, but you've been implicating that Diddy has something to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you didn't directly say it, but you are saying it. But even outside of that, it's like the evidence that's been coming forth is pretty clear. But I strongly believe that what's going on here is that Diddy wanted to get whatever information from Suge Knight that he may have had, at least to find out what he knew about the murder, so he'd know how to execute and who else he needed to knock off and then take him out the game. And it just shows you that Diddy been knowing for a long time that he has been in a world of trouble. He really dropped the ball. Now he got all these different lawsuits coming up against him from these other girls that's coming out the woodwork. And there's another one, her name is Tania. Now Tania did a very interesting video about some things that she saw at Diddy house. And one of the things were she saw kids.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here? Like dressed up, little red lipstick, like they weren't supposed to be there. But why would they be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Like why?
Now again, see, people, they coming out and they saying these things, they throwing these little subtle hints. And I guess because they don't want to get lawsuits or they putting themselves in danger or whatever the case may be. But because you gotta look at it. When Jaguar Wright did the video with Piers Morgan, Jay-Z, sent out this little, his threats in his own way. You know what I'm saying? I would say in his own little way, but in his own big way. Because it was a big time thing, because for you to get Piers Morgan to go on live or whatever he did it on and say, I apologize for a video that I allowed somebody else to do.
Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
He got some skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? And so I know it's been a lot of rumors too that Jay-Z is next. And I kind of think that too, but I kind of don't. I think that Jay-Z might be, and I got this part from Ronnie Bo, by the way. Ronnie Bo, we talked about a lot of stuff, and he was breaking down to me how Jay-Z may be too in with them people for them to lock him up right now. And I think that he following the rules. He following the rules and he playing, according to how they want him to play. And that's why I think that he is lasting longer. But I see Kanye being next. And Murder and I is going to do a live about that and go over why we feel that way, because we see certain patterns. Ronnie Bo also kind of started that conversation too, like, yeah, man, look at the patterns. So I think that this guy is starting to kind of want to come out and say more things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he might get a little upset with me for saying this, but I'm gonna just say it. I got to keep it real. In my mind, he know a lot more than what he is acting like. But I think he know more. You know what I'm saying? We spoke with him, and I think that video did like over or almost 500,000 views. And he said some stuff, but I think he kind of holding out. So I'm gonna see if I can get him to do another video with me and get more information so we can kind of dig into his brain a little bit. But yeah, man, that's what I believe. Back to my point, I believe that P. Diddy wants Suge Knight dead, because Suge Knight know a lot of stuff, and if you come out and say it, then that just buries Diddy a little bit more. And I believe that Diddy is worried about Suge telling on him, because as tough as an image or tough as a persona that Suge got, you know what I'm saying? The man is in prison for a long time and he want to get out. And I'm gonna keep it real. I find it that the tougher guys are the ones that's more willing to tell, because they're not worried about the backlash. So imagine Suge telling, look, the one little dude, the rapper with all the gold and pink and all that stuff in his hair, he told, and you know, he walking around rich as ever. So I guess it started being trending things. So Diddy was a little worried about Suge spilling the beans on him. But in all honesty, I think Gene already got you. I think he already been got, man. I think he been got already. I think Gene Deal stepped to the plate and lit a fire up under you. And he giving hints about it. I don't know if you're catching them or not, but when the trial start, I think it'll all come out, because they're gonna end up charging Diddy with the murder of Tupac. And it's gonna be really shocking to the world, even though we already know. It's going to be shocking to know that they actually charged him with it, because everybody been wondering for years who did it. You've been having rumors. It was Jay-Z, it was Diddy, it was Suge, it was the Crips, it was the government, you know what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, it could be all of them. You never know. Let's wait and see what happens. But in the meantime, wake up before you go to sleep. Peace. We out of here.